essentially all the serious social problems that our country faces, when you look at them carefully and try to analyze what our options are for working on them, you do find an element of race relations involved in every last one of them.
Since much of the human misery in the United States is grounded in race, it's actually a natural fit, inspired even, that a school of social work should anchor a race center within its area of responsibility.
I was being recruited to be dean here at the school, university, and Jim Marr was the person who was, at that time, the provost. And I said, I'm in the beginning stages of creating this center on race at WashU. And he says, well, can you bring that to Pitt? And I said, yeah, I could do that. There was not a program like this in the country that did race. First of all, I wanted it to be on race and social problems. I purposely did not want the center to be named minorities or diversity, because you never know who they're talking about when they say that. It is an absolute reticence in America to talk about race. So I wanted the center to be named Race and Social Problems. The goal was to create an entity that would be practical, where people could get information about race and find a way to use it. This center really is designed, it's an applied focus, and it's a multidisciplinary and a multiracial center.
It is one of the parts of the university that really helps people understand the scope and breadth of the institution and to make them feel better connected to the university as a whole.
The work of the center is important in terms of bringing in the best experts on race from the country and from the region in our speaker series, in our summer institutes, in our Race in America conference. Provide the best knowledge available on what's the nature of the problems that we have relating to race and what are some of the best solutions.
The Conference on Race in America really was a signature event for the center and for the university. It really brought into Pittsburgh and to the university a series of academics and policymakers from across the country who are really the top in what they're doing.
The lecture series is incredibly popular with people from the university, people from the community who have the opportunity to hear some of the leading voices on issues of race.
The center's been very successful in providing more opportunities for students to learn about racial issues.
Problems of race and social problems more generally are not just confined to people who do social sciences. So there are many students who are not in one of the social sciences and they still gravitate towards the center. It's one of the few places where they can hear somebody talk, and it doesn't have to be something that they need for one of their courses. It's just part of their university experience to be able to be exposed to this kind of discussions.
It is creating a dialogue with not just the Black community, but the larger academic community about so many issues that need to be discussed.
It takes courage to recognize a problem, you know, and the fact that the university sort of does that. By having the center, you're sort of saying that there are problems that exist. Not only that, we even help within the university, I think. Because the university in some respects is a microcosm of the larger society. So faculty, administrators come to these lectures too. They're enlightened as well.
I view Larry Davis as having been the one who made that center possible and has made it as good as it is.
The experience, insights, connection, and vision of Larry Davis all played a critical role in the creation of the center.
Larry Davis, as the leader of this center, has done tremendous things. He's someone who is always doing something really dynamite that I want to be a part of.
Larry is a builder. And so while this was created out of his vision, he's brought in so many people, and he has created this center to be reflective not just of himself, but of the set of issues.
He really has been single-minded and focused about what he wants the center to accomplish, and he sort of brings everybody in to his vision, and I think he's really been moving the center forward in accordance with what he set out to do.
It's been a great run. I mean, 10 years, it went by fast. When I look back, and we've had some 160 speakers with the speaker series, the summer institutes, and the conference. I've had a chance to meet people who were heroes.
The first 10 years have provided a wonderful base for this center, and so when I think about where we can go in the next 10 years, I think we can build on that base and have an even greater national impact.
I think it's only going to get bigger and better. It's the sort of center that now that we've got the people together, that community is going to stay together.
We have a responsibility to society to do what a university can do to help the society cope with its problems, and this center is a direct response to that.